Everyone, we are back with PUBG. This is sponsored. Thank you again to Crafton. We have been sponsored to play PUBG for like a month now to celebrate Erangel Sub-Zero. All sorts of new equipment added to the game, such as the Blue Zone grenades and the Blue Zone grenade launcher. The map is snowing, and it's really starting to come down there. I don't know if you checked the Weather Channel recently, but it has started to snow like crazy. And there's a casual mode where you can play 1 hour of snowy Erangel and basically just tool around in a Dacia and encounter people. And it's actually been a lot of fun. It's revitalized my enjoyment of PUBG. I'm having a great time. I'm playing it with my friends, and you should play it too. ! PUBG. Now, it's been a struggle recently because people have started crashing their gliders into me anytime I go outside. But we'll just hang out in a window or something. Look up, brother. You know what? It got me thinking about how basically playing this game is a lot like the 2014 horror film It Follows. And you're like, I would never get caught by that. That thing's too slow, man. But then, like, all of a sudden, catch me tunnel visioned, looking at somebody with my 8X, and then I died by falling. I died by falling when someone crashed their flying machine into me. Bro, you look like you're from Milta. I'm sending cosmic energy to your game. I'm guiding your bullets to the cranium of your enemies. You will get a win. Thank you for your spiritual support. Anyone out there make a voodoo doll and just like do nice things to it? Anyone, if you got an NL voodoo doll, just give it like a little treat and a massage. Give it a massage, and I'll be, oh man, my back's feeling pretty good. Don't you need hair for a voodoo doll? If the motherfucker you're trying to hurt is bald, I don't know, man. I did acupuncture. My voodoo doll's got to be freaking the fuck out. That's a great inversion of the bit. Guy who's going to get acupuncture and then it like jump cuts to his doll going, ah! That's a really good one. Everyone's landing faster than me. I'm probably going to die. That's okay. And I say this with all sincerity. Chat illuminated me to the fact that chiropractic medicine is kind of like it's a pseudoscience or maybe even junk science. What about acupuncture? Acupuncture the same. What about exercise and good diet? I see a dude running into this building. That's not great for me. That's also a scam. Okay. What about having hardy genes? What about having genes that imbue you with good health? That's a scam. Okay. That's also a scam. What about cupping? That like, wow. That Michael Phelps stuff? Cupping's real. Brother, I see you. How does my iron sights taste, bro? That's, okay, to be honest with you, that's bot behavior. If I've only got time for one, do I go to the gym, tan, or do laundry? It's got to be tan. You are a time traveler from 2004. 2004, that's how people were talking. I would take the One Love beanie. Laundry, then gym while you wait. That's a good idea. Who was it in our chat that came up with the idea to have a gym that has a laundromat in it? So you put your clothes in the laundry and then you go work out. It was me. That's kind of a sick idea, to be honest with you. But I want to clean the clothes after the gym. You're literally never going to have 100% clean clothes. It's not realistic. Then you have stinky gym laundry. Unless you do your laundry naked, you're always going to have dirty clothes, man. What are you talking about? Like, what are we saying here? Haters will say you have to get the cover. Boom. You looking for this? Pretty sweet, right? Look up. Oh. Did you queue solo or squad? I'll be 100% with you. I have no idea. Absolutely no clue. It's solo? I'm hoping it's solo, so everybody gets a chance. I kind of lock in when I go up against teams. True. I'll hit you with one better, too. Most apartments are not designed for you to have all of your clothes cleaned at the same time. Most apartments are designed for you to always carry a little bit of laundry debt. Your closet won't have enough room for all your clothes. You need to store some excess dirty clothes in the hamper in order for everything to function appropriately. It's like how sometimes a company needs to take on debt to be efficient. You need to have a certain amount of dirty clothes in your house in order for your domicile to function appropriately. My girlfriend doesn't understand this, but it's true. That's the burden of the fellas. This one's just for the fellas. The fellas understand about laundry debt. The interesting thing is, dishes don't work the same way. You don't need to carry a little bit of dish debt. Which I haven't really figured out a way to put that in the model. Girlfriend gets the premier closet space and we just have to deal with it. Magresta, I swear to you, it's not a misogynist bit. But it's true. It's true. As the person who has adopted the role of the husband in my relationship with my wife, every once in a while, we have our own closets. And then for a while, I would open it up and I would be missing some clothes hangers. I didn't say anything because I was like, it's completely plausible that I just, thought that I had more clothes hangers than I actually do. But then some of the clothes started making their way into my closet. And I was like, hang on, we got to lock in. Which is not a problem, by the way. But I let her know that I knew. Just so that I could hold it over her head. Just so I could be like, just so you know, I know you took some of my closet space. And then she's like, is that a problem? And I'm like, no, of course not, sweetie. I laid it out. Why do I have no ammo, bro? She said, do something about it? Yeah, basically. And she was right, too. Check this out. It's called the coyote jump. You got to stay moving. Like this has my name written all over it. Wherever these sounds are coming from. It's normal to lose a little bit of closet space to your girlfriend. You make it up in food. I never considered that, but there's definitely some truth to that. Oh, you piece of crap, man. That was huge. Literally, that one, it didn't even matter if they were a bot because we lit them up so fast they had no chance. It's literally love languages. What do you think your love language is, chat? And don't say something glib like C++. I see him. But do say real ones because I don't know any of them. Okay, so how are we going to do this, bro? Okay, fair enough. That's bad for me. I could stay here all day, bro. Boost up. I see you. Bro, is that a bot? Or is that a bot or a fella? Quality time? That's a good one. Quality time's a good one. Oh, I lit him up. Now I can't see because I'm in the... What flat earthers think the world is like. Oh, I'm gonna die. I have no heals. Yep. Joe! 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 I have to report you, Joe, because you're a chatter. You probably thought I was a bot because I was in the circle, but I was not a bot. I was killing a bot in the circle. Please don't. Joe. Crafton, are you here? I need admin privileges. I need to be able to temporarily IP ban people from the game. Temporarily? Oh my god, they're doing the Lutty. Well, in like 2 hours. I don't really care. But for 2 hours, they gotta chill, man. In 2 hours, they could do whatever they want. But for 2 hours, I need a sterile environment. Get around to watching Fallout. Please rephrase the question. And it's not, I'm deferring my decision on you. Rephrase the question in such a way that it doesn't imply that everybody here has to plan to watch Fallout at any time. Because you've phrased it as if it's something on the list, and it's not on the list. Did you watch Fallout? That's one thing. Any interest in watching Fallout? That's another one. But did you get around to watching it? I never made any effort to put it on the list. Will I watch Fallout? Probably not. Will I watch The Pit when I find myself in a situation like today where I started my Peloton ride with 24 minutes of 28 years later still available? So I needed something that was like, roughly 60 minutes long to fill space? Yes. So now I'm 1.2 episodes into The Pit. That can be a good, there's bricks and there's mortar. The movies are the bricks and the pit is the mortar. The movies are the bricks and the pit is the mortar. Breaks, sprains, we brings, maladies. The pit, where rhythm is life. Life is rhythm. I listen to these during my workout. That's good. Thank you for saying that. That's very nice. I used to think you should be listening to something else during your workouts. But the more I talk to real human beings, especially men my own age, the more I realize how many of them are... And I don't want to put too much evil out there, but it's partly because they're busy and partly because they're aspirational. But it's like, feels like 37-year-old men are, on average, kind of just consuming self-improvement content, like nonstop, like just stuff that either makes you a better business person or investor or CEO or manager, or like slightly increases the efficiency of your workouts and stuff like that. So you interfacing with something that, and it, admittedly, it's overly flattering to myself, but something that you are watching just because it entertains you without the, what I would describe as the disguise of like, hey, I'm actually watching this to make myself better, ergo I'm being productive at all times. I think there's something nice about that. Watching something that's just entertaining, there's some nourishment in there, whether it's me or something completely different. I give you some credit for that. M16A4. You know what pisses me off, bro? Why we got so many different kinds of paper? We don't need that many types of paper. We just need... Me personally, I feel like almost all paper is just A4, right? Don't you just need the A4? That pretty much... Excuse me, sir. That pretty much covers it. I wipe my ass with A4. Okay, I see where you're... Toilet paper's a big one. Pop friend picked up a kill. I'm happy to live in a world with toilet paper, don't get me wrong. What about A1? I'm pretty sure that's a damn steak sauce, my brother. Poster board? Well, like for the science fair or something. Ah! I'm okay. Wrong button. Someone's got to be cooking in Rosie, bro. It just pisses me off because, like, I have a scanner, and unfortunately, I also have cause to use it. And I'm always having to do, like, I scan the same type of paper every single time, but I always have to do a test sheet because I can't remember the guidelines on my... I'm about to be stream honked or killed. It's a damn party out there, bro. Loot faster, please. Real person alert. You don't need paper? I don't know if this is my most old person take or my most rational take. Sometimes when I get a document that requires an e-sign, if they send me a link on like HelloSign or DocuSign, I can sign it in 1 second. If they send that shit in like as a PDF, I'm better off just printing that shit out, signing it, scanning it back in, and sending it over. Instead of opening a PDF reader, why can't I sign this? Oh, Google, how do I sign in Adobe Acrobat Reader? Oh, they've made the document read-only by accident or something like that. I mean, we landed the shot. By the way, after almost 10 years of playing this game, thank you to whoever said you can see your shots with bolt-action rifles if you just hold the mouse button down. Nobody had ever thought to tell me that before, and you've actually saved my life. It's because you finally asked. This is my first time ever playing this game without singing Men at Work songs the whole time, so... Check this out. Youch! It's a mistake. That's a pretty good one. They shot my tire out, bro. That's alright. It's basically just skiing. Damn! What the fuck, bro? Fucking chill. I have no idea why they hate me. The worst part is I have to go back. You see how hard it is to be a streamer? I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot from everywhere, man! Oh, great. And there's a fucking ice bridge. Don't do it. Huge. It is like that song. Every single person wants to be my enemy. Gotta get a new helmet, though. Me, when I'm done my Nacho helmet. I think I'm just gonna chill here for the rest of my life. No, I like a building with a balcony, so they can crash a hang glider into me. Nacho Libre, good movie. Wrong. Don't make me pull the I was alive in 2005 card. Not wrong. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Kevin Spacey. Superman Returns. You pull that card all the time? Well, I was alive. But not only was I alive in 2005, I was getting up to some hijinks, man. I was getting ready to graduate from high school and shit. I was saying some shit like, I'll have the teriyaki chicken in 2005. You wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, of course not. Were you at the mall food court? In 2005, I wasn't an exotic enough eater to get Japanese food at the mall food court. I was probably getting foot-long turkey on wheat, maybe with cheese, but sometimes just the damn turkey. And that's real talk, unfortunately. Took a while to come around. Used to be a picky eater? Yeah, I got over it. Like that dude who got turned into a newt. No greens, no nothing? No nothing, man. Are you an eater? Don't assume that I don't know what you're saying just because I gave Sinners a 4-star, okay? Sinners is good. It's a very good movie, and it's a very good movie with some excellent scenes. Overall, and some excellent performances, if I will. To me, it didn't rise above a 4, but I in my review that I wrote in my actual journal, first line of the review, I didn't seem to enjoy this as much as most people, but great performances. The scene where Preacher Boy plays the blues for the first time is actually an all-timer. Like an incredible scene where the kind that makes you go, this movie has a lot of sauce. Forgot about this, 1 second. Just kind of stimming up here. Hold. But don't assume that just because I gave it 4 stars, I don't know what being a real eater is all about. Perpetuated an anti-Irish stereotype? No, I thought the dude was cool. He was doing some cool stuff, man. Doing some cool dancing. His eyes could glow red. It's also kind of sick, and I'm glad they don't really explain it. I think it's sick how he just shows up. Like, the movie seems to imply that he, like, fell out of the sky when the sun started going down, and, like, his back still had steam coming off of it. Like, because he was just barely not getting burned by the sun. You know what? It could have been a coconut tree. Maybe he did fall out of a coconut tree. I want you. My germs. Definitely want. Oh, get rid of this garbage, man. You don't need this garbage. You do need that. Oh, we need all this garbage. Get rid of that garbage. That garbage lets you get. And then you take this garbage. Guys, I hear a sound. Yes, I knew. I knew. We gotta keep an eye on him because we won't hear him. Imagine, though. Gotta hold the button down. Well, I don't think we have to worry about that anymore. That was all Hugh. My problem was I assumed they wouldn't crash the plane. So I aimed as if they weren't going to crash, and then they crashed. I always assume the best of people. You're a big guy? I'm working on it. We resumed chicken potato today. Chicken potato been going kind of crazy, honestly. Potato ain't all that, but we'll work on that. Been on the falafel arc. Oh. We're turning into mouth stream. I don't know, how do you do the falafel, though? Like, ordering it at a restaurant, kind of a no-brainer, but, like, at your house? I'm sure an air fry's okay, but it's kind of a lot of overhead. Frozen falafel in the air fryer. Could be the move. Bro, you literally look like you're from Mizar 5. Are you talking about, maybe you would like to see the show. You'll enjoy the cafe's escargot. You're talking about that? Being born again, my friend. Won't you sign in, stranger? You zombie. Won't you lock in, streamer? This is bot smoke. This is how bots use smoke grenades. Bro, you gotta lock in on that. You gotta hold the mouse button down. I'm bored in the bush and I'm in the bush board. Oh shit, it's popping off over there. Yo, Flurp85 is in this game. Do you know what that means when I killed Flurp85? A, not a bot. B, a stream sniper. Flurp85 was going, thank you for typing bot down. You've saved my honor. You just blew your cover, bro. Been eating a lot of kimbap recently. What should I eat with it? Usually they give you like a little soup or something. A little soup with like a, I don't know, like a bean curd in it. All right, pal. Ghillie. Wow! Good shooting, kid. Green Ghillie in the snow is pretty funny. You hearing this? I feel like he wants a taste, man. Now we're talking. Well, obviously you're in the world of Flurp, Flurp, keep joining the games, but brother, I appreciate that. I need some more Flurp in my life. Where is he? There he is. There someone is. Literally had tears in my eyes from that clip the other day. You're talking about the one where I shot him from car to car? Haters will say that's law of large numbers. What the fuck? This is a hater circle, bro. There's haters everywhere. That's bad. Hey, a lot of fireworks going off in my neighborhood. You guys hear that? Is there a celebration tonight? Wow, someone must be celebrating tonight. Stun grenades. Whoa! The fella. That hit. Oh, great. I'm dead. Nah, I'm chilling. I'm dead, y'all. That one was deserved. I put myself in a tight spot on that one. I can't really be mad. By the way, we are sponsored to play PUBG. I'm having a great time. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well. Exclamation point PUBG. Check it out for yourself. You can choose to play Arangel for an hour a day in casual mode. I'm having a great time landing some shots. It feels good. Thank you to Krafton for the sponsorship. All caps. Did you see the Canucks trade? Bro, Kiefer Sherwood for 2 seconds is not all caps. Quinn Hughes for Zeev Buum, Marco Rossi, and Liam Ogren. That's an all caps trade. Kiefer Sherwood for 2 seconds is not all caps. I am Zeev. Check that out. Yeah? What do you got to say for yourself? You made it. You got in the lobby. What do you got to say for yourself? I'm going to jump on your back. Hi-ya! Yeah, nice try. I don't think so. Big deal. Everyone could do the body wave. You ain't special. Oh yeah, you do it then? I ain't that type of streamer, it ain't that type of stream. I'm revoking high-op privileges. You literally can't. Hi-ya is, well, it's karate coded. And I know karate is a martial art that probably originated in Asia, but karate is, like practicing karate is middle-aged white guy coded. That's what like Danny McBride trains in. Like breaking boards and shit. Breaking boards with your with a punch, or like doing a high kick that breaks a board or something like that. That or 7-year-olds. I never did martial arts. I feel like my school wasn't big on the martial arts, man. Didn't have too many people in karate. We can tell? Oh, yeah, whoa, I sure hope I don't get ambushed by boards when I'm out. It would be oh, hey, a board hates to see me. Hey, I was on my way home from work and 4 boards tried to rob me. Luckily, I've taken 10 years of karate. They didn't know what hit them. Like, what are we talking about here? It's more common than you think. Jiu-jitsu is middle-aged man coded? Well, like, here's the thing. As much as I hate to admit it, middle-aged men change generationally. Like, the middle-aged men now are not the same as middle-aged men when I was a kid. And it happens slow, and then you notice all at once. It's like most middle-aged men that I knew when I was a kid, they weren't even doing, like, any form of exercise at all. And now I feel like most middle-aged men I know are like, should I do steroids? Like, there's been an inversion. I'm gonna dig up all your kimchi. Okay, can I say something? Molotov cocktail inside of a kimchi pot, kind of, that could be a sick scene in a fucking movie. That's kind of awesome. When the Ajumma busts open the kimchi, oops, she busts open the kimchi pot and there's a Molotov cocktail in there. That's a bop, bro. We can't be doing all that. What the fuck? Can I say something with all honesty? Why am I so awesome at shooting when I don't go first person? Like, I feel like my accuracy rate is actually higher in hip fire than it is in any other environment. I guess because I'm closer, but like still, like I'm fucking cracked at hip fire. Only takes a fraction of your attention. Ah, could be. Could be the move. My dad gets excited whenever they upload a new James Corden carpool karaoke to YouTube. That's fake. I think it's fake, and you're baiting. The reason I think it's fake is because James Corden been off the air for a couple of years now. I imagine they've gone through all the content for YouTube now. Unless they're doing like a Kitchen Nightmares thing where they're still remixing older episodes. I gotta say, I found myself in a position this weekend where I had nothing to watch except stuff that was on the Roku channel. And I've actually been like a little too rude to the Roku channel. They have some stuff on there where if you're in a position where maybe you just need some TV to be a distraction for an hour or two, they got Bar Rescue, bro. I watched an episode and a half of Bar Rescue. Was having a pretty good time, to be honest with you. Did they shut it down? They shut it down. By the way, people will say Bar Rescue is fake. I don't think that could possibly be the case here. The mom and the dad opened a sports bar, went into debt, put the sports bar into their son's name, and then the dad was just drinking at the bar and yelling at his wife. You really think they were like, hey, dad, make yourself look like the world's biggest piece of garbage? I think he had to be a genuine piece of garbage. It's the only way that the episode made any sense. How did I hit air? Kimchi out. Chill. Chill, bro, chill. I'm just going to say it. That sounds like it might not be human shooting. That sounds like a human would shoot. Bro, you know how in like medieval games, you can pick up the arrows that you drop on the ground? You should be able to pick up the bullets that you drop on the ground. That was a real human being. He went prone in the grass immediately. Like imagine after you killed him, you could like scour for the bullets. Yeah, I hear it. Do you know how bullets work? In a manner of speaking. I know what happens when, just give me a second here. I know what happens when Clofla gets hit by them. I can tell you that much. or know what its name is. I just know the sound it makes when it takes another man's life. Nick Nolte, Tropic Thunder. Okay, Tropic Thunder. So devastating to make a reference, and instead of people laughing, they go, okay, reference. Written by Justin Theroux. Really, I didn't know that. My favorite Charlie's Angels villain. Justin Trudeau. I don't think Justin Trudeau would write Tropic Thunder, but I do understand how you could get confused about that. And let's just leave it at that. My PM kind of Kirk Lazarus, but he's okay. Youch! I gotta stop shooting at the head, man. We gotta aim center mass. What a shot. Where you at, though? I feel like I could take you. Pill sounded like a grenade, man. What would I give Satan's Alley? I think it's like a solid 3.5. It's kind of award season bait, but you can't go wrong with Tobey Maguire. I mean, you don't just... They're not giving away MTV Best Kiss winners, you know? I see you. I saw you moving down there by the US. I love this game. Thoughts on Tuesdays? A second, I had to run. With Maury or just like randomly? Enough with the My Dinner with Andre crap. Yeah, it's like the director's never heard of mise en scène. Put some information in the frame. Wow, has this guy seen too much Quentin Tarantino or what? You know what I'm talking about? Key and Peele? Yeah. You got it. This card don't work, man. I feel like Tuesday's pretty good. Haters will say Tuesday mostly carried by the fact that it's not Monday. I think Tuesday's got a certain amount of... It's got a flair all of its own. I see you. Okay, you see me too. Yes, yes. Tuesday's on the phone to me. Why can't I place that? I can hear... Oh, because it's... she came in through the bathroom window. Yeah. Took me a second. Embarrassingly enough. You were in there, bro. You're lucky because of this fuck-ass built-in bed. I can't get the shot I want to get on you. Because of the fuck-ass built-in. Bed blocked. Brad, what are you gonna do? So true. Looks like we're playing circle ball now. Whoops. Fuck it, if you can hit that in this weather, you fucking earned it, bud. This is the kind of snow that turns you into CJ Stroud. Know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Pretty bad game. The whole scheme of things. 7 turnovers in the first half? Like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't think so, kid. All right, he might live, but we fucked his life up really good. We made him softer for later. Need some ammo, bro. Speed, why are you laughing? My gun's kind of bulletless. Sometimes all you need is one missing piece. The missing piece, robbing the house next door to you. Facts? I know my neighbor's got some good stuff in there, man. I know that because he's a nice guy, and he lets me borrow his pressure washer. Indiana gonna blow out Miami tonight. You know, I was thinking we should bet on this shit, man. Here's my bet. I think if Miami beats Indiana, we have to unban Carson Beck, Miami Hurricane, who got banned with that name like 8 months ago. They've earned a second chance. Through pure kismet. I mean, in no universe should we be taking these shots. And I don't want to see Miami win, by the way. And the reason I don't want to see Miami win is because there's a chatter, Brian Rampage, who's been a fan of Indiana college sports. The only thing I know about them is they're a huge fan of Indiana college sports. And that largely that has not been a fandom that's paid dividends for like, I don't know, a while, at least as long as I've been paying attention. But they must be, there they are in chat, they must be stoked that Indiana's in the college football playoff sponsored by Allstate. So I'm happy for them. So I gotta root for Indiana. Also kind of like hate the state of Florida. So I don't really feel strongly about Indiana one way or another, which makes it easily in the top half of U.S. states ranked by my sentiments. Wow! Chill, bro. Key value pair, kind of crazy. I don't know what kind of haters you guys are dealing with that don't remember. Oh, I remember. The occasional thing, at least. Can you guys just pop out? That way we could actually have some fun instead of everybody hiding. My kill. $19 bullets. Oh, fuck. He's gonna take me up on it. I've got to go! How are these not hitting? Max Milk in this one too. Heartbreaking. I didn't know Max Milk was a stream sniper. You chilling in there? I wouldn't say he's chilling. Shit, 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 shit. The hell, someone put a bomb in here, man. It's hurting my eyes to drive this. Shit had a casino-style car bomb. Get to the top of the hill. This is not the top of the hill. Choose the rock you wish to die on. Run away from the smoke grenade. Basically just run till you get shot in the head. Think so? Kind of scared about what's going on down the hill, to be honest. Smoke's so close, man. I appreciate that the car is like outing where everyone is standing, thus allowing me to get lured into a false sense of security. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, it's the guy who killed me last game. Nice try, bud. I mean, we were both cheesing a little bit. He stream sniping, me using equipment. So I get it. I get it. Don't be mad. UPS is hiring. Obviously, we need the frost zone. Obviously, we need all this. Okay. Where the fuck is your ghillie suit? I can't fucking see it. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I'm wasting my time. I can't see it. That's because it's doing its job. It's in there. Ghillie suit, ghillie suit, ghillie, 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 ghillie. Ghillie suit. Ghillie suit! Not great, Bob. Would you guys have left cover for this? The fella? Two fellas. That's gotta be Pot Friend. What the fuck? I mean, this is huge. Well, you don't need the fucking first aids. I don't think I've ever used this shit in my life, bro. And the 15. Come on. Get ready, brother. Red dot kind of crazy play. You threw away your automatic gun? Oh no. No, no, no. I thought I threw away the sniper. I'm literally safe, bro. I literally get a free shot at you. Oh, shit. He knew. Can't see because it's so damn icy. This is like Snake Eater, bro. Boost up. I don't even have a melee weapon. Wow! The fella. Big miss. And you gave me your pan. Somewhere. Whatever. Hip fire incoming. Pick a side. What has he got there? That was a big one. That hit an organ. Oh! Oh, thank you, Pod Friend. Thank you. If I may, okay, obviously Pod Friend is a I don't want to say a friend of the stream because they have crashed a lot of hang gliders into me, but Pod Friend is a known entity. But the other stream snipers were deliberately trying to kill me, and we got over them. We killed a few real humans in that game. 0 minutes. 0 minutes, but it's put me in! I must have had seconds left in casual, bro. Exclamation point PUBG. Oh. I must have had 1 minute or less. That's crazy. Thank you, Pot Friend. Thank you. Just verse real people? I'm here to tell you, bro, that's not what verse means anymore. What does it mean now? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a guy who could top or bottom. I guess a person that could top or bottom. That might also be a switch. I'm not 100% sure. They might be the same thing, or there might be a nuanced difference between them. They're basically the same. Switch is Dom sub. Got a lot to learn, man. It's the straightest thing I've ever heard. Go to a restaurant where middle-aged couples eat on date night. Straightest thing I've ever heard. 51-year-old husband on date night. All have the house burger. You're on a date night, bro. You're on a date. What do you... Ladies, be honest, okay? I'm asking you honestly. I'm using my honest card. When the fella orders a burger at a nicer restaurant, does it give you the ick? Is the ick real? If the ick is real, does it give you the ick when the fella orders a burger at a nice restaurant? A little. I'm choosing to believe it because it confirms my priors. As a lady, I'm ordering the burger. I don't know how to explain it, but a lady ordering the burger doesn't give ick. She's literally hungry. Like, I feel like a man is ordering the burger because of societal pressure, and a woman orders a burger despite societal pressure. That's why when a woman orders a burger, especially if she's my wife, it's an act of rebellion. And when a man does it, it's an act of surrender. Oh, it's just, I was craving a burger all day. There's forces, there's greater forces at play here than you could possibly understand, okay? I just love burgers, bro. Okay, whatever. Aren't you scared she's gonna leave you for a guy who orders the braised sablefish? It's got to be in the back of your head, bro. It's got to be in the back of your head. Every time you order the burger, you're like, maybe this is the one. Maybe there's another fella in the restaurant. Oh, we'll start with the... Can we start with the beet salad? And then we'll have the vichyssoise as our second course. And then after that, maybe the steamed sablefish. Babe, don't listen to him. Babe. It's just dinner. You don't even like beets. But he's so good at ordering. His order is so unusual. 3 courses? Act rich, stay broke. It's that simple. Getting 3 courses and not going appetizer, entree, dessert is kind of fucked up, though. Going soup, salad, entree, kind of unforced error. I like a soup, don't get me wrong, but you kind of want to have... You have a soup or a salad. This ain't a cruise. This is the house I started in, bro. If you're on a cruise, you could have a soup and a salad. But you do kind of have to look around the table because they're trained in the fine dining tradition. So sometimes you order a soup and a salad, then everybody else only orders an appetizer, and all of a sudden you're the asshole who just ends up with a fucking soup when nobody else gets anything in that course, and everyone's looking at you like, do you do double entree on a cruise? I don't, but there are a lot of people that do. There's a lot of people who order like every entree, which seems crazy to me. Real eaters. Hang on, dump it, hold it. You clock any British people at the buffet? Listen, okay, so there's been a malevolent rumor spread. I was not on a cruise in January when I was away. I know it's usually a safe assumption, but genuinely we were not. So the last cruise I took, well, the second last cruise I took was out of Southampton. There were a few British people on it. But I feel like you're clip farming me, or you're trying to get me to clip farm you. You're trying to get me to say nothing causes you to lose more time and get a redder split than getting trapped behind a British person at the coffee bar when they start cooking up their fucked up tea. I stand by it, bro. I stand by the fact I will defend Americans for boiling water in the kettle. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I still think you can't beat me in this one. I've already structured the bit in such a way that I'm the only enlightened person. I don't even boil my water in a kettle. We have the Zojirushi fuck-ass Japanese hot water heater that just keeps it at the perfect temperature. So if you're so serious about your tea, why even wait a minute to boil it? Why don't you just have it on tap at whatever temperature you want it to be to begin with? Right now I have mine at oatmeal temperature, which I think is a little too hot for tea, but... Rich posting. It literally saves you 3 cents per electrical bill to just have the water always hot. Because instead of taking it from 4 degrees Celsius to boiling, which requires a lot of energy, you just take it to boiling once, and then it probably just stays there. Probably loses very little temperature over time, if I had to guess. I'm not like you guys. I run to the danger. Thermodynamics. It's literally a perfectly insulated calorimeter, bro. Gotcha. That one had to sting. Who's next, bro? Got him. You're in trouble. Come on. Come on. What? What? Through his armpit? Now we're talking. I do love the bot. Hey, I got shot at. Let me look at my feet and throw a smoke grenade. It's an interesting behavior. You got the right kinds of ammo. You got the knowledge to get yourself into fucking college, bro. Why do so many bots have level 3 backpacks? Not that I'm fucking complaining. Seems about right, honestly. What are these bot lobbies? It's casual and it's unironically so much fun to... I mean, it turns out just killing somebody in a battle royale just feels good. Human or otherwise. It's just a good time. I'm going the wrong way, man. Speaking of armpits, I shaved mine for the first time. It's kind of goated to not look like the fella from Ah Real Monsters. I would +2 that. I got, just being real with you, I got way too much body hair to concern myself with armpit hair. Like, that's down the list. This ain't so good. On the other hand, maybe it's fine. How's your butt looking? Pretty hairy. Pretty hairy for sure. Pubes? Don't worry about all that. Let's just say we've been using more chamois butter than normal. Use your head. He couldn't have been at that rock. There he is. The fella. I think that was a real guy. Whammy! Up the hill behind me. Yep. I don't, but nice shot. I think it was, honestly. I think that was a real guy. Hair stop at the ankle so it looks like you're wearing hair pants. Yeah, a little bit for sure. Got a little bit of a hair pants thing going on. Oh, fuck. Pop friend? You think? That was really close. Kind of old, but you funny. Get used to it, bro. I'm thinking about becoming a little bit older. Maybe even like this year. No way? Yeah. We're all old down here. Type of shit Pennywise would be saying, trying to get you to come into my stream. Hello? Where? I should be running them over. Where was I getting shot from? I thought I saw him back there for a second, but I can't prove it. This Doke's posting. How hairy on a scale from badger to cat? I'm in a lot of swimming type situations. And I swear I'm being 100% for real with you. I do see someone, a man, hairier than me at least once per vacation, but not once a day. So I don't know where that puts me in the distribution. I'm easily, and this is not a flex, if anything, it's an anti-flex. At a minimum, I think I'm top 0.1% male hairiness for my age. No, it's not upper 20th percentile. I swear to God. I'm sure there's some selection bias, like people that are as hairy as I am aren't taking their shirts off as much, because maybe they're self-conscious. I swear to you that it's not top 20%, because I'm still dealing with people in my Discord that are trying to like meet me with big body hair problems, and they're saying things like, I've got 4 chest hairs. Should I shave it or pluck it? And I'm like, brother, who cares? It takes 3 seconds. What do you mean you're 36 and you have 4 chest hairs? Like, we're not in the same league, man. That's what I was rocking when I was 14, unfortunately. So I think I'm in the top, let's say 0.1 to 1% of hairiest guys my age. I have to put an age on it because people tend to get hairier as they get older, at least on the body, but this is my house. You got ear hair? Yes, bro, I have every kind of hair. I have lots of videos on ear hair. I shave my ears every time I shave, so like twice a week. Did you hear what the fuck I just said? I shave my ears, bro. I shave my ears twice a week. Like inside? A little bit inside, yeah. The outs, like the rim of the ear, but yes, also a little bit inside. Nose hair? Yes, bro, I have every kind of hair. I have every kind of hair. I got lots of videos on rose apples. Head hair? I have had it. It's just been a minute. Hey-yo. What the fuck? Trying to raid my old building? Trying to raid my new building? Sorry, Max Milk. No, you know what, Max Milk? I'm not going to apologize. I'll tell you why. You've killed me enough that you don't get to be like, I'm just a goofy little stream sniping guy. I was just kind of trying to troll you. You killed me enough. You've killed me enough that I don't treat you with that level. Pot Friend occasionally kills me. Usually just sort of trolling. You, on the other hand, seem to be doing the, yeah, I wasn't really trying to kill you sort of gambit, which I don't respect. I don't know, maybe you're like my best friend though, so if so, I apologize. You're right, we probably don't need 7 bandages and 9 first aids when we could have ammo instead. He mortared you the other day? That was really funny, if I may. Now, did it kind of fuck up our lobby? Yeah, something fierce. But it was... if you're gonna fuck up the lobby, at least do something cool like that. Game's kind of just bots and chatters. Well, you know one way to spin that. Sponsored stream must be going so well if so many NL viewers are in the lobby. We must have gotten a lot of people into the game. Almost everybody I encounter appears to be a fan of mine. Come on. How do I join and stream snipe you? Well, just wait till I win this game and then join the next queue that we do. And we'll probably be in Tago together, which is fine, because honestly, bro, you kind of look like you're from there. That's right. You look like you're from Tago. Bro, you look like you hail from Bxley. Can't say that? I can say whatever I want, bro. I'm from the streets of Milta. You, on the other hand, you look like you're from Ladsbroke Grove. LGBTQ Martin Luther Queen nailing the 95 genders to the chapel Rowan doors. Okay, that's really good. I also like how, even though the joke is about Martin Luther, you kind of got a riff on Martin Luther King in there with Martin Luther Queen, which is like, does not fit the theme, but somehow still elevates it, which I think is, just to be clear, I'm coming down on the side of, I think that's good. I think that's awesome, even though they are two different guys who lived 250 years apart or whatever. I want it to be known that I am a fan of this. That hit the car. That hit the fucking car. I'm fucking cracked, man! More like 500? I literally don't care. It was before I was born. You guys aren't watching movies from before you were born? I'm not caring about any historical events from before I was born. Sorry. Takes two to tango. I was there. I was there in 1551. When Martin Luther nailed the diet of worms to the chapel door. What do you think people were talking like in 1551, man? You think they were like, whatever, bro, I'll just buy an indulgence. It ain't that big of a deal. Babe. Holy shit! Babe, I'll just buy an indulgence. Why are you freaking out, babe? I'll just get an indulgence. People do it all the time. That's clever. Oh my God, I'm insane! What the hell happened to me? That's just a tough shot, if I'm being honest with you. Unks on the coffee. I'm on that 2 coffee life now. And I'm loving it, man. I still haven't bought the Bambino Plus, though. One of these days. You should? I think it could be the move, man. Milk drink's pretty good. I hear a car. The Groza? Groza's kind of cracked, but first... Okay, understood. Understood. Wow! Shouldn't have antagonized the car, bro. It's Podfriend! It's Podfriend! Oh no, it's not! Oh shit, that was good. I shouldn't have antagonized the guy with the car. I should have just chilled. I should not have gone to the crate. Still, that fucking kill that was 320 meters away was sick, bro. Sadly, we are out of casual time. We're still going to play about 30 minutes more of PUBG in random map, which I hope is Orangel. Thank you again to Crafton for the sponsorship. I'm having a great time. I'm just going to get some sparkling water. Babe, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just buy an indulgence. We get it? Well, I need someone else to riff on it so that I can riff on the riff. Nope, no one's got anything. Purgatory sounds chill. It literally does sound like a long flight. It's a Rangel, holy shit. Purgatory don't sound that bad as long as they got the seatback entertainment. If all this heaven stuff is real, it is really funny to think that people who died in like fucking Charlemagne's time are just getting out of purgatory. They're gonna be like taking their East Francian ass up to heaven finally. There's gonna be like people who died this year up there. The fucking intake in heaven's gotta be crazy, bro. You're like, damn, day one of heaven, I got a peasant from East Francia next to me in the fucking waiting room. What the fuck? Of course we're going C-Dot, man. It's been so nourishing to make real art again. Dude, that's how I feel when I started writing enough in my journal that I didn't write it as if someone else would ever read it. I feel like once I started using personal pronouns in my journal again, nature fully healed for me, or at least my brain, which is part of nature, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Once I started using I in my journal instead of just dropping it and writing like a shorthand pseudo-scientific style, feels better, man. I use we instead. Are you Venom? We are Venom. I still write my journal with the anxiousness of future readings. I think you should chill on it. Because, like, in all likelihood, the journal is an exercise that is for you and you alone. There's only, like, 2 scenarios where someone else is cracking into that. One of them is very likely. You die, give the journals to your kids. They don't give a fuck. They're going to open it probably and read a little bit and be like, that's interesting. And then they're going to, like, get bored. Because it's not about them. Like, if my mom gave me 50 years of journals, there's no shot I'm reading a minute for every day of her life. Like, that's crazy. Obviously, it brings broader elements of her personality into focus, but, like, that's a ton of reading when most of it is going to be like, I gotta get groceries tomorrow, right? The other one is if you turn out to be a serial killer, they will pore over every single page. I've decided I'm not gonna go to C-Dot. Or if you're like fucking Epictetus or something like that, then they might give you, they might read your fucking journal. But literally, I don't think Epictetus's letters are even that impressive, bro. Every single letter is just like, I don't need all this Roman shit. I could just eat a tangerine and sit in my garden. And I'm like, okay, bro, some people don't have gardens, bitch. What are they supposed to do? Dumbass. Anyway, I bought a pomelo on NL's recommendation, pretended I would actually cut it up and eat it on like every other fruit. Guess what happened to this one? To be fair, pomelo, one of the easiest fruits to buy aspirationally and then not eat because it does take a long time to peel. So I totally understand where you're coming from on that one. Pomelo pretty good, but not worth the work. I legitimately think, I'm realizing I might be like in the rare camp of people that is like, pomelos are like my special interest, bro. I love everything about the fruit. It's almost weird. I think it tastes amazing. I think the fruit is like aesthetically pleasing. I love it. It looks like a plastic fruit that's actually edible, but in some strange twist of fate, I mean it in a complimentary way. I could mod our pomelo. Can you guys chill on me? I'm having a hard time here. Oh my god, the door's open. Am I the motherfucker who opened this one? I don't think so. How could this shitty little town be looted, bro? You heard glass break? What, do you think Steve Austin's here? By the way, so my daughter on vacation, she caught 5 minutes of an AEW wrestling show on TV, and she's been bugging me to watch more wrestling ever since then. We got Netflix, obviously. So I put on WWE Raw. Do they ever wrestle? It's like the whole show is just people talking. I got to the point where I was like, where's the damn wrestling, man? They never have? I don't even think, to be honest with you, I think I washed out of wrestling before I even knew what WWE Raw was. But I was surprised. She'd love some of the Japanese wrestling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to spend like all that. I don't know where to get that stuff. And I feel like I don't want to spend a bunch of money on something that she won't be interested in like for probably like 5 minutes. I mean, even the WWE might have cured her. But maybe it was just because they were in Dusseldorf. It was WWE Raw in Germany, so maybe they were putting on like a more avant-garde kind of production. Should have watched the one where they were in like a goofy-ass town. Like maybe something in the Netherlands instead. Then it might have been more her speed. I know I drove a car over here. Apparently it's right here. AEW's on HBO Max. Wait, I got Crave to watch good movies again. Any Canadians watch AEW on Crave? Because that's kind of like our HBO. It's not on Crave. It's on TSN here. Real players. Bro, you literally got killed trying to kill me. That's gotta sting. What? This isn't right. No! I guess I should heal. So you've finally seen Shoresy? This might be obvious. There's a negative 300% chance I'm ever going to watch Shoresy. I will probably watch Heated Rivalry, to be honest with you. I'm assuming that the buzz is legitimate. I'm assuming the buzz is not just like, well, I've never seen this on TV before. The buzz might also be like, hey, this show's pretty good. So I'm willing to give it a chance, but the odds of me watching Shoresy are like less than zero. It's not even, I don't necessarily think it's going to be a bad show. I think I'm just going to hate it. Oh, good. There's no tires. There's no tires on the dang thing. Luckily, they made the dune buggy out of pans, so I'm free. Can you just chill? It's a crazy world out here, man. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, bro. I'd like to see you try. You in what army, pal? I see they let just about anybody in here. So you're dead. Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you see the shots in there? The guy, the egg is kind of cracked. Where'd you go, bro? RFK voice? Yeah, something happened. The sparkling water didn't hit right, and now my throat hurts. Maybe I got one gulp that like had too many minerals in it. I'm not totally sure what happened. Maybe whole milk is the play, bro. Fair enough, you got me. But the hit with the car was awesome. The hit with the car was awesome. Sparkling water's giga bad for you? Gongi, I saw you say, can somebody come up with a study that says sparkling water is bad for you so this guy stops drinking it? Why are you so mad at me for drinking sparkling water? It's just water. That's Goggy for you? Goggy is a cyclical hater. That's what I know. They start here. Call that not hater. Not like insanely positive, like not old rainbow trout levels. And then they gradually get closer and closer to like the asymptotic level of hate that leads to a ban. And then they get banned and eventually unbanned, and they come back on the other side of the function. Huge asymptote reference. The limit does not exist, bro. 1 second, I'm gonna cough out this goo. I don't know what happened, man. The throat was good. Let me look at this fuck-ass bottle. Probably all the HCO3 ions in this, man. Yeah, can I get a bottle of San Pellegrino? But can you take all the hydrolyzed carbonite out of it? You take all the HCO3 ions out of it? Now you get it. Goggy, you're on notice, man. You look like you're from Helipad. Bro, you look like you're from Helipad. Put it in the microwave to neutralize it. Can I tell you something? I understand why the Instant Pot company went out of business. 61 alive. What the hell? Kate cooked galbi Jim in our Instant Pot. Instant Pot, literally, we bought it 11 years ago. I used it for like 6 of those 11 years all the time to cook carnitas. Put it away, didn't use it for 5 years, plugged it in, worked perfectly right off the bat. You can't be doing that if you want to stay in business in 2025. You got to make a worse product that degrades faster. This shit is from like 8 British prime ministers ago, and it still works perfectly. Oh, so last month? You see that? I hit the swerve. Beep. Yikes, bro. Fuck it, we take them. Loot him. What the fuck? Yikes. Not a good time to be reloading your only gun, which is a Car 98K. $100 damage, though. How about that? You're doing pretty good? Yeah, I think I've been doing all right. What are we running after PUBG? That depends on how this lobby goes. We have 10 minutes left in the sponsored stream. If it's a big lobby where we make it to the end, I might just run back one more PUBG. Otherwise, I don't know, man. Not 100% sure. Nick Drake Minecraft songs. Gonna see the Enderman. Gonna find out all his plan. Or stealing blocks. Something like that. If he steals all he finds, I might look him in his eyes. Don't suppose my design will survive. Okay, everybody just going Pink Wool is pissing me off. He's got other songs, okay? And not even ones off the Garden State soundtrack. Bro has 3 albums, okay? Get deeper into the back catalog. Does he? Stop learning all new music from Nissan commercials, okay? Do one of these things first. Bro, first off, that's off Brighter Later. It's my 3rd favorite Nick Drake album. Secondly, this from Garden State. That's not going to happen, okay? I've outed you as a braff head. You're a braff head. You're SARS Guardian. Positively SARS Guardian. You like movies with Jim Parsons in them. Please beware of mobs that scare. That's so true. They'll only moan to see you groan in your house at night. He rhymes too fast for the parody to work, though. You gotta be Watson for that one to work. Jim Parsons was in Hidden Figures. Yo, was Sheldon Cooper at NASA 1961? It all makes sense. No, he plays a racist guy in that one. That's true. Sheldon Cooper, very unlikely to be racist because he's logical. How about that? Is that woke enough for you? Bazinga. Bazinga, but woke. Woke Zynga. Organic Farmville. Woke Zynga. I don't even know what map this is, bro. I look like I'm from fucking Kayala. You look like you're from Tampere. Carpenter's End. It's Bugger, dude! I gotta land in Bxley, mate. Bxley from the fucking NL, joke. Not on your life I'm skipping a chance to land Bxley, lad. Here we go. Thai or Vietnamese food for lunch? For lunch? I think you can't go wrong. You could Thai some nice food or you could have some Vietnam. Either way. You know, if you take your dad to the restaurant, he's just ordering the damn burger. Am I right, fellas? How I feel when my Bun Bo Hui is finally arriving? Know what I'm talking about? Check this shit out. Stop. This bit's ruining your drop. Literally the best drop I've ever seen in this fucking game. Sponsor says, please do not call this a fucking game. These days, it's the type of thing that could get your money up, honestly. They should make one of those. Well, actually, they should make less, to be honest. Your picky eater bit got me in trouble with my wife. She has ADHD and took offense. Okay, first off, that's her problem. Secondly, I didn't get you in trouble. You got in trouble for taking a streamer's bit to your wife that was about her. Why would you do that? Now you got me mad at you. Why would you go and do something like... She overheard? All right, well, fair enough. That's tough. Because someone might say, why don't you put on headphones? But, like, headphones in the house with the wife is, like... It's kind of decrepit vibes, in my opinion. Maybe you got a different setup. Maybe you're both on headphones and you kind of talked it out in advance. That might be, like, kind of a different story, but... I don't know if you guys are in the same sort of dynamic. And just to be clear, I like it this way. Even though it doesn't really seem logical, it's comfortable. In our house, I think we don't have the headphones on. And it's really just whoever makes a play for an audio-driven medium first gets control of the board. So if I come home from running an errand and my wife is watching YouTube, I'll just sit down and watch a little YouTube with her. And if she comes home and I got the sports on, she might sit down and watch a little sports. It's like it's the right of first refusal. The first person to make a play gets the audio. I really thought that was going to work, man. They love each other. Can I hit you with something else? Like the YouTube's often in Korean. And I don't speak Korean, so I'm just kind of like, just sort of watching light move across the screen, not really understanding like the context or whatever. And can I hit you with something that's also crazy? Some good videos. I don't mind watching them at all. So you learn a little something, just taking in the sights. It's the type of shit I also used to do when I lived in Korea. I guess I'll just be dead. That happened fast. Loud ass gun. Lonnie swept the playroom and swallowed up all he could find. Yeah. I know that it's the it's off. I think it's off Katie Lied. It's Boston, the Boston Rag. Lonnie swept the playroom and swallowed up all he found. It was 85 hours till Lonnie came around. So you're trying to catch me on some Steely Dan deep cuts, and we are getting there. We're still catching them. We just got back from our first trip to Korea. It was amazing. We loved Seoul. If you love Seoul, you should see Turning Red, in my opinion. They're both... Turning Red, actually, pretty underrated. Seoul, it's got a due level of respect on it. Good one. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what it's a nice city. Seoul's a nice city. Busan's better? Yeah, if you like the beach, I suppose. Which I don't. But Busan's still kind of okay. Bro, you look like you're from Vikendi. Did you take the train there? There There will come a time where you could talk about this city without immediately having to acknowledge a reference to the one Korean movie that people have seen, because it has zombies in it. I'm getting roasted for making references, and then meanwhile, every time you mention Busan, which is the second largest city in Korea, and I don't even know, it probably has like 5 million people living there, you've got to acknowledge the movie. You have to acknowledge the movie. I watched a Korean movie with zombies in it. I know what you're talking about. It's a pretty decent movie. I don't know. Is it as good as 28 Years Later? No spoilers for 28 Years Later. I'm not talking about the Bone Temple. I don't know anything about the Bone Temple yet. I know a little bit about the Bone Temple, but I haven't seen the Bone Temple. I have to wait for the Bone Temple to come to Crave. I'm laying a rake here, man. I want this game to go the distance. I love 28 Years Later. Here's my thinking. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5. I actually liked it like a 4. But the ending is very easy to be cynical about because it's so obvious that they were like, and I get why they would do it, don't get me wrong. But they're like, they can't end the movie at the appropriate part after the like emotional shoe drops. Instead, they have to add in like that Dune style ending where it's like, and don't forget, everyone will be back in the Bone Temple. Like this is a little thread to keep you going for the next movie. But I liked it a 4 level, ignoring the little half star for the ending. I definitely want to see the Bone Temple. I also feel like 28 Years Later is like exactly my right amount of Alex Garland, where it's like an exploration of, you know, different forms of masculinity, many of them toxic. But it's mostly explored through like, hey, there's a dude called an alpha who runs around naked, ripping people's heads off their necks with his cock out. Like that's more of like, I need the Alex Garland stuff to not be so serious in order for me to actually dig deeper into the themes of what he's going for. And also, I'm sorry to say this, and I don't know if it's your fault or not, but it's time to get over it. I went to Letterboxd for 28 Years Later. So many of the reviews are like, you are not ready for the amount of zombie penis in this movie. There's not even that much dick in the movie. There's some dick in the movie, of course, but like it's not like the whole movie is just like dicks flying in your face. Even if it was, who fucking cares? But like you spent 2.5 hours watching this movie. Your review is there's penises in the movie. Okay. How many? How big are they? And is the dude they're attached to hot? Like you don't pay by the letter. What color's the tip? Exactly. Hard or flaccid? Real talk though, what would you have done if you were in that bus in 28 Years Later? I think I'm getting the fuck out of there. There's no shot I'm holding hands. Let's put it that way. I probably would have died. Bro, you look like Eric. I said no spoilers and then kind of screwed it up right there, but you get the idea. Ace 32, ump. Why am I'm making hard counts like Aaron Rodgers. I like the topics on this sponsored stream. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody from Crafton is watching this because this is I think it's the 4th one, and I've gotten no notes. So as far as I'm concerned, like to me, that means they're chill with what we're talking about. And I don't see any reason they wouldn't be chill. It's not like we're talking about anything objectionable. There's penises in the R-rated zombie movie. Okay. More at 11. It's no big deal. Yeah, that's true. Nick Drake Minecraft parodies a step too far, but some good stuff in there, man. Yikes. Probably because I'm balling too hard. Holy shit. I got tasered! I got tasered by Pot Friend! Okay, you so-and-so. Motherfucker. He took a photo of me after I got tasered! He jumped my pan! What the hell, man? Alright, you won, you won, you won. You won. Watch out, my king! Oh, no! That's fucked up, man. Type of beast will take a position right here and then go like... He's won. Oh shit, he stopped the damn car. You ain't slick, I can miss too. Bye, bro. He is smoking like Corey. You think you know a guy. Nice try, bro. I did Alp de Zwift this morning. This car just feels good. This is like the car that looks like this in Cruisin' USA. It's just faster than the other ones. Back when America used to build things, bro. Dude on the roof, can you help me? I've had enough of this malarkey. Bro, it literally drives better with no wheels. Okay, we're all gonna die in the circle. Great. Me more than others, maybe. Me, Mom mentioned. Dude, there's a guy shooting you! Mogged. I mean, that's just insulting, man. There's a guy shooting you, your tunnel vision on shooting the streamer, then you die to the streamer. What you think being in the circle feels like? Fuck that, bro. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your bullets run out, you can call that PUBG. That's you so fast, gotta get you're so fast, gotta get a Red Bull potion. I don't really have it, to be honest. You need gas to take the hang glider. I'm just gonna head that criticism off at the pass. We don't have the gas to take the hang glider. Song is AI coded, not the Minecraft parodies. I've got a diamond pick, mining all I know. I see my fortunes grow, I mined it and they froze. Know what I'm talking about? 40 some odd diamond blocks or so, I've been told. Map? Nah, I'm just following the damn line. That scared me. Okay, first aid kit, please. First aid kit so I don't die. Die in the circle or draw 25. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this garbage? Wrong way. Remind me never to get in an Uber with you. This is the right way. You guys think I should get a BYD when they come to Canada? Does BYD have the car where you can put emotes on the tail lights? So if somebody like cuts you off, I guess that wouldn't really work. But if you cut somebody else, you could hit them with like an embarrassed face or something like that. Is that the car that can jump? Yo, they made this shit from Super People real? Plug a little Tim, but they chill. You guys seen Together? The Plug was a little Tim. But they were also chill. Like, considering everything that was going on, they were pretty chill. People are freaking out in movies over way lesser stuff than the shit that was going on in Together. Would you recommend it? Nah, if you got nothing to do. Thought it was pretty good. 3 stars, no heart. Eyes peeled, lads. We don't negotiate with terrorists. It's got a sting. Why am I using an amp, bro? What do you have? MP5? What the fuck? MP5 no scope? Oh my god. Yikes. I'll be honest with you. I'm fucking out of here. Fuck you, man. I'm gonna be in your stupid ass no-name one barn town anyway. We're gonna get to that place where we really wanna go and we'll walk in the sun. But till then, G's like us, baby, we were born to pub. Ooh, you know what I'm talking about? Probably. Track 5 off of Born to Run. Worth. What's up, fella? Quelle surprise, mon frère. A little surprising, huh? Don't worry, I was surprised. I was surprised too. Mention car commercials. Have you seen the commercial that uses Quality of Armor by Guided by Voices? Wait, really? Because someone earlier was saying, didn't they use a salty salute in a car commercial? And I was like, that seems unlikely because that song's about drunk driving. Bob Pollard literally said, so what if they're drunk driving? They were in Nam. Which, by the way, it's a message I don't necessarily agree with. That seems bad. If that was from the hang glider, that seems like a guy who's probably going to be unkillable. But which one is quality of armor? Is that oh yeah, I'm gonna drive my car. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go real far. Is that it's that one? They put some shit off Propeller in a car commercial? Propeller heads, we're so back, man. I'm being gang stalked. What did this car ever do to you, bro? Oh, never mind, y'all. There's no boost item. Wasting my time trying to use something that don't exist. Feeling like a damn chiropractor. Or an axolotl in the ocean. Bukowski kind of sucks, right? I was listening to a Bukowski audiobook for a while to fall asleep, and it led to some seriously fucked up dreams. Like, I thought it would be about, like... I thought that reading Bukowski would kind of be like The Hangover 4? Something like that, like just another Hangover movie that is too pure for the world to allow to exist. But it turns out, like, almost every Bukowski story ends with someone getting, like, gutted like a fish. Or, like, thrown down the stairs and their head explodes or something like that. Like, it's not very pleasant bedtime reading. Let's put it that way. Or listening. Oh, I saw a flash. He didn't care, man. Video essay thumbnail? What was he shooting at? Kaneda! What do you see? Did he know? The dark secret of the zombie movie. We gotta get in this damn house, man. Whoa! J-turn? What if he answered the sun? He should have been in clear comms, bro. I'm on a spacewalk. What do you think I see? We're on Mercury, bro. Still no boost item. The shadow, I do feel a little harassed by this hang glider, if I'm being honest. The hang glider where the dude shooting from it is landing shots like a fucking millimeter away from me while I'm driving at full speed in a car. Gonna go real far, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Beyond the secrets of this world. Beyond. It's a pretty good song, though. And they do say drive my car, which is like a call to action. I'm surprised they put that in a car commercial. I'm surprised it took so long. Now we're fucking talking, bro. Yeah. No, dude, we got a pincer attack. You and me, we could run this city. Sleep. You got gas in it, man. This is the dream come true. Oh. Help, help, help. What, like, what is this, like a taiga? What a mix of motherfucking biomes in this bitch. Shit goes from like tundra to taiga to boreal rainforest, like real quick. Alright, you get him. This one's for you, pal. And blimps go 90? The hang glider must go fucking 67, man. I'm literally not driving. Motherfucker. Can I see this for a second? Can I see? If this is the fucker in the hang glider, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Oh, okay, you know what? This seems like an actual human being. I can't be mad about this. Oh my god. I almost killed him! I didn't even know he was there, man! That's crazy. Holy cow. The ghillie was so good it almost got him killed. Fuck it, bro. We're running back PUBG. We got 40 minutes. 40 minutes is peak PUBG. By the way, that was the end of the sponsored segment. Thank you again to Krafton for the sponsorship. I've had a great time playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Especially the casual mode. The casual mode, it turned me into a different kind of beast, man. Thanks again to Krafton. Check it out for yourself. Exclamation point PUBG. Do we know who the player is yet? I'm wondering what Brendan's up to, because didn't he released a teaser for a game he was working on? Wasn't it just like a flower, and then like the seasons changed around it, and that was like 4 years ago? Bro's making like Earth Citizen. Flower unknown. Wait, that was kind of sick. It's kind of awesome. They were really just doing anything in like the 1920s, huh? Pop friend, nice to see you. Hit you so hard your nose turned green. What'd you mean by that? They were like doing flips on biplanes and stuff like that. They were like walking on the wings of a biplane. They were getting on top of like really tall poles and then just hanging out there, kind of like a last to leave challenge a century ago. Type of shit that like no general income tax would do to you. My germs. The unks were eating lunch on the Empire State Building. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? You guys think you would have been out there eating your lunch? I think I probably would have gone down and eaten it. I don't think I could have stomached it up there. No shot. I don't think you could catch me on a girder 500 feet above Manhattan eating a fuck-ass, like one slice of ham sandwich. A thermos full of like lukewarm water. No chance. Going down took your whole lunch break? I'll eat in the fucking lift. At least, like, they're not, like, adding a girder on the end of another girder. Like, they have some scaffolding. Why don't they just eat on the scaffolding, man? It's not like every second of every day they were just balancing on one girder. And then they were like, lunchtime, sit on the girder. They were aura farming. I know the flappers were going crazy. You can't call them that? Flapper is not an insult. It's just the ladies who are going... They're silly, right? Mary Pickford type shit. They were boomers? They're not. Not every old person is a boomer. They're not boomers. They're like 130 years old. Actually, I was taking me out. We did go to a luau in Hawaii, and the people that were sitting next to us, because it's like, you know, communal seating, they were like, look at all the older people taking so much food from the buffet. And then the dad went, yeah, you know, but when you grow up during the Great Depression, like, you just take food wherever you can get it. And I'm like, buddy, they did not grow up during the Great Depression. They would be 140 fucking years old. What are you talking about? If you grow up during the Great Depression, this shit was like 1927. You said that to them? No, I thought it, and I was like, I'm smarter than that guy, and I felt good about myself. I felt fucking great. I said, that guy's a fool, and I'm a damn genius. What we got going on? What the fuck? I'll just be honest. I don't know what any of this means, man. I think this might be a bar. Seems like a bar because it's a Hoff. Not open, unfortunately. For y'all. Is this near where you lived? Could be. Let me see. Where we at here? Yeah, I was in. I was just north of Bxley, so we must be close, man. You lived in Bxley? I did not live in Bxley. I had some friends in Bxley, but I was spared that fate. To be fair, the problem when I lived in Korea was not with Korea, it was me. You know what the worst part of living in where I lived in South Korea was? When I got there, everybody started talking about, oh, have you been to this taco restaurant yet? Yeah. There's not a lot of good, like, North American food around here, but there is one taco place that's like, it's pretty good. It hits the spot and it's open late. Spent like months kind of ambiently looking for this taco place. Come to find out the damn taco place shut down like 2 weeks before I moved there. So I was looking for a phantom, a specter that no longer existed. Wasting my fucking time, man. They turned it into a makjang restaurant. You don't know what makjang is? It's basically like pig ass. Yeah, that's right. Norbit style. Mogged. Bro never stood a chance. Didn't even have his weapon out. Why didn't you just ask someone to take you to the taco place? So I guess you raise a good point. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I mean, nobody had a car. There's that. Favorite food in South Korea? You know, I'm not going to answer your question because I don't know. That's a really tough question to answer. There's some stuff that I ate in South Korea that I continue to eat to this day. Gamjatang, you know, all the Korean barbecue, haemulpaja and stuff like that. The thing that, in my opinion, if you're a food investor, listen up because I'm about to give you a freebie. You need to bring dak galbi over to North America, man. North America is dying for a dak galbi restaurant. The chicken, the spicy chicken skillet galbi. We have that. You need more. Chicken spicy. What the fuck? Swerved me? The hell are you doing, man? I'm just trying to go to work. Not funny. Fuck that. Fuck that honking. You fired first, bro. Waste of my time. Gotta spend 8 minutes to reload just because I had the poor sense to waste my bullets killing your stupid ass. Now I'm wearing Tooniversity sneakers like a damn fool. Don't even got any loot on you. That's pretty fucking funny. That's funny. I'll give you that. Didn't see that one coming. I was like, this is going to be an easy kill. Then when I saw you pop out with like a 10-foot-long Q-tip, I said, you know what? You got me on that one. Time to play the bazaar. I have to tell you, if you are a bazaar head and you're waiting for me to play the bazaar, you're going to be waiting a long time. I have zero desire to play the bazaar in my heart. It's not going to happen. And I actually got shit to play. So I'm not dashing my ship on the rocks no matter what color it's painted, man. It's not going to happen. We got PUBG. You could always play Isaac. We got My Winter Car. I was away for a week, so I want to see new games. I got the fire in my belly to play some new games as well. I have no interest in the bazaar right now. Mugenics comes out soon. We could play that for 1 week to 6 years. I don't know. It's changed significantly. Worth checking out again. I do not care. I do not care. I've changed significantly. And I've already checked out a year and a half ago. That was like 6 months ago. The flow of time is distorted in Lordran. You should know that shit by now, furtive pygmy ass. So easily forgotten. You ever see the Obama meme? Keys, wallet, phone. Oh shit, the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. That's a good one. You look like you're from Blighttown. Bro's acting like he's from the Valley of the Drakes. Chat, remind me. Next time I do a collaboration with Apollo, first thing I'm going to say to him, hey bro, how's Lower on Deadberg treating you? I'm going to hit him with some shit like that. Hey bro, how are things going in... Hey, what's up? Not much. How are things going in Lower on Deadberg? He's going to love it. I think he's going to love it. Still at that spot in Firelink Shrine. For some reason, it has to be Dark Souls 1. Or maybe that could be... Dude, maybe that could be the new streamer bait. Popping into a random streamer's chat and saying some shit like... Oh shit, this could be good, man. Has anyone ever told you look like you're from Lower on Deadberg? No, because that sounds too fake. It's gotta be a real... It's gotta be a place that sounds like it could be real. Town. Obviously not the depths. New Londo. Okay, new Londo, but with no ruins. Yeah. Just go into the streamer's chat. Hey, are you from Ash Lake? Hey, has anyone ever told you you look like this person? Have you ever been to Ash Lake? You look like this person I went to school with. Oh man. All right, I get it. You're from the Boreal Valley. Guess what's for lunch today, bro? Chicken potato. I'm so excited. I cooked the potatoes a long time ago, like a week ago now. They're probably still, yeah. Baked potato wrapped in aluminum foil. That's still good. Should be fine. Where's the fiber? Ate a lot of oatmeal for breakfast. Honestly, the poop's been going pretty good. I know you guys have been asking for updates. I had a good morning poop again this morning. And for those of you who need context, I'm often a 2-a-day pooper. The second poop is always good because it's like for me. I want to poop, so I poop again. And the morning poop is by necessity. Not always good. But it's been better more than it ever has been recently. What was it on the Bristol scale? It was in that golden zone. It was in that like 2 to 4 zone of poops that are like you would not go to see the doctor over for sure. Santa Claus ass landing. You on the Metamucil train? Nah. I take a fiber supplement now and then. But honestly, I think I've just been kind of hitting it with, like, you know, food lately. You know, it's crazy in the modern day, but... Been getting really into food lately. I'm always telling my daughter it's one of my favorite things to eat. And she's never laughing. Even though it's really funny. Yeah, you missed. I'm scared. I can hear Apollo in my head. This is why Therapy sucks. All right, that was actually sick. That was actually sick. Let me see this death cam. I want to see how close he was. Hip fire was probably not the play. I'll give him some credit for that one. Oh, he was in there the whole time. Nah, wasn't even close, man. Do Isaac real quick? I'm going to. After the stream, when I record some, well, maybe I gotta think about it. I got some daughter duty too. And I gotta eat chicken potato, which is like a big part of the whole. My afternoon is really centered around chicken potato, to be honest. Beautiful day too. Make sure you enjoy it. Vancouverites are they're virtue signalers when it comes to the weather. What the fuck do you mean we have a sunny day in January? People are like playing beach volleyball. Bro, it's still like, the weather's nice, don't get me wrong, it's 8 Celsius. When shit is like 8 Celsius in April, people have their winter coat on. But 8 Celsius in January, they're like, I'm gonna go to the beach. Like, what are you talking about? It's insane, man. Best to enjoy it. You don't have to, like, you're just taking it a step too far. Listen, yesterday, we set up the bouncy castle. So the kids, when we were having the dinner party, the kids would have something to bounce around on. We still said, hey, make sure you got your coat on. This is fucking like 8 Celsius, man. You have a bouncy castle? Yeah. It's a pain in the ass to, like, unfolding it, not so bad. Folding it back up. If you think a sleeping bag is bad, man, do not fold up the bouncy castle. Just leave it forever? No, as the second it gets rained on, it's fucking over. Had a job in college that transported like 6 of them. It's the fucking worst. Just, I feel you, man. It's like every time you fold it, you squeeze the air out of part of it, and then the air just gets sucked into another part of it. So like every time you deflate one part of it, it inflates another part of it. You need like 6 huge dudes named Tiny standing on top of it to keep the air out of it while someone else folds it in. Maybe someone named like Wedges. Why are they kind of affordable? Well, I said that people were going like r/rich posting. I'm pretty sure we got this shit at Canadian Tire for like, I don't know, maybe like 125 bucks. Don't get me wrong, it's not like an essential item, but it's you're getting scammed if you hire one of those bouncy castle renting companies, I'm telling you, because they're just going to Canadian Tire and buying it for 120 bucks, then they're charging you like 80. Oh, he got it past me. I mean, we gotta land Bxley. The storage costs, though? There's no storage cost, man. Just put it in the garage. And you're gonna be like, I don't have a garage. Okay, well then you're not getting the bouncy castle, bro. What are they gonna do? Set it up in your condo? Like, are we being serious people here? What the hell are we talking about? They'll blow that shit up in your 1-bedroom condo? I don't think so. That is funny though. Actually, like that could be a great sketch. Hiring a party rental store to set up the bouncy castle inside of your fucking condo. Oh. Hold on. You have a garage? Not only do I have a garage, nice, tricked them. This shit looks way too fucking Ohio to be in Bxley, man. It's before I saw the fucked up parking job. Bro, you look like you live in Herschel's house from The Walking Dead Season 2. Anyway, we keep our garage clean as fuck, too. Sorry to mog you. Like, we do things a little differently here. When we have a package that comes in a cardboard box, I break down the cardboard box and then put it in the recycling. I don't just throw all of the cardboard boxes into my garage and then, like, start telling myself cope. Like, actually, this will save me a lot of time. Because, like, most of the time in breaking down a box is, like, the starting to break it down and the finishing of breaking it down and taking it to the recycling. So I'll actually be way more efficient breaking down, like, 100 boxes at one time instead of... Yeah, and you know what? I saw what you did last time. Do you remember? I can be... Anyway, yes, long story short, we break down the boxes right away. Try to stay on top of that shit whenever possible. Damn, what is this? MP9? I put the box next to the recycling bin. They pick it up, no problem. I feel like that's the way society should be. But here, like, trying to get the recycling truck to actually pick up your recycling is like trying to get a toddler to eat food. They just do not give a fuck. They're like, oh, my truck says recycling, and that's recycling? Sorry, there was a little bit poking out of the recycling envelope. We don't have to take that. What? Yow? Don't shoot, bro. You should have rushed me when you had the chance. Fella said I'm out of here. What the fuck, bro? I'm friendly. They be teaching IDGAF instead of ABC these days. Why do I have a 4X on my M249? Oh, because the other one's a 6X. That's comedy right there. Six X? Bro, you sound like Monica from that Friends episode. You know what I'm talking about? The one where Monica wants Chandler to have intercourse with her, but he won't because she's sick and he doesn't want to catch it. And then she goes, fine, after like 21 minutes of trying to get him trying to trick him into having intercourse with her. And then she puts the vapor rub on and he gets horny because he gets horny for vapor rub. Who would have thought, man? Actually, now that I think about it, a lot of Friends is about... Oh, shit, 1 second. Whoa! What the fuck? I literally got you, but whatever. It's not looking great. Oh! No third party, please. I don't know where I am. Got him. That's the fella. 100% that's the fella. And they always return to the scene of the crime. A lot of question marks in chat. You saying that's not the fella? Take Hollow over 4X? No shot, bro. You were talking about Friends. Oh, yeah! Chandler would not have intercourse with Monica when she was sick. I'll just go ahead and say it. Skill difference. Believe there's an arc where, like, Rachel is, like, begging Ross, too. I think because she's, like, she's pregnant and she wants to have the baby faster. You guys seeing this shit? What are you talking about? I didn't write, just to be clear, okay? I did not write Friends, so it's not me. People, I'm paying for Ross's sins right now, or I guess maybe Rachel's, I don't know. They were literally friends, by the way. This is what friends do. She wants to do it to induce labor, but as soon as they start, her water breaks. I know homie had the blue balls at the hospital. Bro was definitely saying, I just got to run to the bathroom real quick. Who cares? Well, I mean, it's uncomfortable. I'm not saying, you know, he had to do anything about it, but it's like, it is uncomfortable. They weren't even dating? Bro, it was his kid, though. And they were friends. They should reboot Friends, but set it in Bxley. They should make a show called Enemies. I don't have a joke about that, I'm realizing. They should not reboot Friends. They should reboot Friends. Joey's bisexual now. Chandler's an incel. Ross has ADHD. Now, okay, let's do the ladies now. They're all bisexual. Start right there. Same cast. Stop shooting at me. Same song. The hell was that? Phoebe is now, she has an Etsy store. She sells handmade crochets. I shouldn't be in the red zone, bro. She sells handmade crochets on Etsy and does tarot card analysis on Zoom. Chefs still exist. I suppose Monica could still be a chef. But she has a tongue piercing now. And a tattoo. Oh, for a ghost kitchen. Yeah, she's the head chef in Mr. Beast Burger, Los Angeles, too. I need a car, man. Any racial diversity? Yeah, bro. Joey's Italian. Hang on. I'm gonna find you. Oh, I'm gonna find you. You're back at your first house. Broke into the old apartment. This is where we used to live. Song doesn't make any damn sense. Why did you fix the hole I punched in the door? I don't know, bro, because I was trying to rent the place out to new tenants. Didn't want to rent them a broken house, man. What are you talking about? it back to casual. Every real love, my whole life is misery. Every single real lobby is misery. Am I paid? Am I paid? God damn it. Where's the awareness? I'm aware that I died. And I'm aware that I'm